Hey everybody, welcome back to Avernum. It's been a couple days since I played, maybe even a little longer than a couple days actually. And if you're watching these in the future, then you'll notice we're a little bit behind where we left off in the last episode. I had a little bit of an emergency and I didn't get to keep playing at the end, and you can't save during combat, so we'll run through the beginning of this little dungeon here. If I remember correctly, we're at a slith outpost, right? Yes, the slith fortification north of Fort Emerald. We have two quests here, slith for intel and hunting the darklings. Let's see what we have here. Remember, there's a hole back here. Yeah. You're standing just outside a large stone fort, occupied by a large force of sliths. The sliths are not great builders. They stole this fortress from the humans who once lived here. This outpost has clearly received a severe battering, part physical, part magical. It's amazing it has stood as well as it has, considering the huge cracks running along its walls. The sliths are barely managing to keep the fort intact. The largest holes in the walls have been plugged with magical barriers. Yeah. This corner of the fort has been shattered by a heavy fireball bombardment, probably delivered by a human raiding party. The largest hole has been blocked by an uneven row of glowing magical barriers. A little rusty on my speaking right now, but it'll get better once I get into the rhythm. Go ahead and dispel that barrier. I remember there's a slith here. We're going to have a big fight ahead of us, so... let's pre-buff here. Forgot about this one. We'll just run right down the middle. Aggro everything. I know we have a boss around here. I'll hold off on... You know what? I'll do Battle Frenzy. I'll do Adrenaline in a couple rounds. We'll just throw a Firebolt. Oh, I forgot about these guys. I'll get Aldous to turn around here. Marion will keep going in. Ooh, yeah. I'm gonna have to take care of these guys, too. Still have War Blessing. I'll even move Marion up here. Break line of sight with some of these guys. I think that hits both. Yep. Didn't quite kill that one, but... we're still quite strong, so... we needn't worry too bad. I know there's a boss. We haven't seen him quite yet. There he is. We'll just go right in. Ooh, didn't quite get him. It's a bunch of them, not all. An enormous slith has sighted you. He is the chieftain of the band of sliths that took this fort. He points his huge two-tined spear and lets out a furious roar. Sss, intruders! Kill, kill! Accidentally attacked with Claudia. Don't need any healing, so we'll just go for a swing. Probably could have done adrenaline there, but... Oh, again. I see Sniper Shot, which is different from Snipe. Snipe is the extra attack proc, Sniper Shot is a debuff. There, we saw Snipe, so that's it. We'll just use Bolt of Fire. The chieftain of the Slith Zerakai mutters a prayer to his barbarian gods. Unfortunately, his entreaty is answered. Bright traceries of lightning begin to travel up and down his massive spear. Oh, that's Smite. Throw down a heal. Yeah, it wasn't much lightning, so that's fine. Yeah, does a little more damage. More mana cost, of course, but... Nice critical. And War Curse there is good. Should fall soon. There we go. The leader of the Sliths garrisoned here was a mighty brute, bearing an iron shield and a two-tined spear, a full 7 feet long. Impressive fellow, but not nearly impressive enough to save him from you. Assassin's Shield. Melee damage and lethal blow. That's cool. No one wants that shield, unfortunately. It's 21 armor, so more armor. This has 5 evade, curse resistance, and stuff. This would give him better damage. So I guess he'll hold on to it for now. I'm actually going to move this over as well. Terror Wands I don't care about. Got a chest here. Some herbs and healing potions. There is an upstairs I see. There's probably a couple stragglers around here. I'm sure there'll be some enemies upstairs as well. Where? Oh, the lizards. Didn't even notice them. A basilisk, too. I think that hits all of them. Yep. was so confused what was starting combat, didn't see the lizards right in front of my face. Yep, we got some more here. There's a mage and a couple warriors. Do a call storm just to group them up back there. Some good damage there. One shot on the mage. You want to finish the mage off ASAP. You know how powerful magic is. Our resistances are getting pretty good, so the mages aren't quite as scary, but they're still dangerous. Can't get through to there, so let's check the outside, shall we? Oh, there's a button. That's what I was missing. Looks like that back way is our only way through, unless we dispel more barriers. You can see there's a bunch of bodies and javelins and stuff, but I'm sure most of it's not worth a whole lot of money. In a small stone box in the corner, you find a variety of scrolls. They were left here by the humans who previously occupied this fort, and the mold and the damp have left them unreadable. The papers are trash, so you leave them behind. You're tempted, however, to take the pouch of gems you find underneath the scrolls. We will. 750 coins? Yeah. Whoever those belonged to before is dead. So, let's set up the ladder here. We do have a trap. Disarmed. Frenzied Drake. 2 of them. This one. There we go. Think that hits all of them? No. That does. Oh, I missed that one apparently. Ooh. She's dead. Ooh, she's alive. Well, we are going to do a return life here. She will just drink a potion and do another lightning spray. Two in a row. Okay. Can't use Fire Blast here, unfortunately. Or I could, but I think the Drakes are immune to fire, so... Actually want to go for the Brain Rat here, just to be safe. Go for an Icy Rain. Yeah, good damage. Don't have the mana to do a mass. So I'm gonna hope we can just burst this thing down and not have to burn any energy potions. Very good. Nothing on the ground. But this chest should have the battle plans. In a small stone box in the corner, you find a variety of maps. Most of them make little sense to you, but you can determine that there is a huge and important slith castle on an island almost due east from here. At the bottom of the pile, you find something much more interesting. It is a map, charred around the edges, depicting plans for an attack against Fort Emerald to the south. This assault will include a bloody raid on what the map describes as Hatred Nas. Hated Nas. Most of the map survived the flames that damaged it, and someone might find it quite informative. So that's 2 quests complete here. Let's see who we have to go to for these quests. Mayor Vicky. Take it to Captain Scarlet of Fort Emerald. Okay. We need to go back to Gremlin's Gold for that. I thought we had another quest just to, like, eliminate the enemies here, didn't we? Hunt Darklings. Here it is. So we want to go to Nos for that. Okay. So, let's go to Fort Emerald. This is Nos here, so let's go to Fort Emerald first and talk to the captain. Captain Scarlet. Cool. That's that quest done. Okay. That's that. We actually want to go through the south exit. And we'll head over to Nas. Is he in this house? Was he outside here? Is that it? Yeah, there he is. I've slain the enemy chief, as you wished. Sashai is extremely pleased. Ah, yes, I'm not sad that one of my kind dies. If he is twisted and wrong. He leaves for a moment, then returns with a sack and a braided leather belt. He hands both to you. The sack contains silver coins. These are your rewards. Our gratitude is great. Travel safely, and with the kind looks of the gods. Is there anything else I can do for you? Fortunately, no. We're doing well on our own. Hope that lasts. Okay. The belt he gave us, intelligence belt. What are you wearing? Way better belt. Yeah. Way better. Melee damage protection, spellcraft, magical efficiency, first aid. Lots of good stuff there. This will go into the junk pile of magical items I'm hoarding. Let's see. Ruby Breastplate. Where did we pick this up? Did we just get this as well? Armor, chance to evade. The fire resistance is cool. What are you wearing? The energy resistance is pretty cool. Dexterity and sniper, you're wearing good robes. You might want the other armor, actually, because it's better hit chance. Like if we compare these, it's 1 less evade, 2 more armor. Fire res over energy res. The hostile effect resistance goes down as well. But I think that's the play. Yeah. I think so. Alright. What next? We have so many options. We have a bounty here for a gremlin boss in Gremlin's Gold. So we can go check that out. We were at Gremlin's Gold a while ago. That's down here. Hopefully he's pretty easy to find. Where could he be? Found him. Lord Chuckles. There's a gremlin leaning against the wall in his alcove, trying to look all cool and nonchalant. He's clearly an unusual gremlin. First, he is taller. Second, he didn't attack you instantly, wanting to dine on your flesh. And third, he talks to you. You're far from home, human, he says in a high-pitched voice. You're in the realm of Lord Chuckles now. You had best flee before you die. Lord Chuckles? It's my true name. I am inherently very funny. My victims even laugh as I am eating them. I'd like to know more about gremlins. Oh, you humans with your inquisitive nature and eternal questions. I have nothing to tell you about my kind. This is not that sort of conversation. What is this place? It is the glorious fortress of the gremlins, twisted and confusing, where we eat our wines and gnaw our bones and store our golds. And sometimes dumb humans wander in and we don't have to hunt for the day. Please do not devour me, I beg you. Lord Chuckles evaluates her weaponry. He gives a little shrug. I do not wish to end my precious gremlin life, and you seem like you might. I'll let you leave. Do not return to me, though, for you might not be so lucky in the future. Let's go ahead and come back. I just wanted to see what he would say. Lord Chuckles steps out from the corner, unconcerned by your posturing. Do your best, you annoying, foul-smelling fat human. My friends, my servants, come and serve your lord. Just realized we don't have any of our buffs up. Let's do Word of Steel. So I'm expecting a lot of attacks. I'll do protection as well. Decent damage. You've managed to draw some green blood from Lord Chuckles with your blows. He lets out a shrill giggle. My, the human is tricky. Well, I see no reason for my royal person to suffer this indignity. I shall retreat to a more peaceful alcove. He takes a step to the side, disappearing through a tear in reality. A moment later, he is gone. Well, let's go find him then. There he is, fully healed, of course. I thought he seemed a little too squishy for a boss. Hmm. He's probably going to run away one more time if I had to guess. Let's do a Fire Blast, see if we can one-shot him. Not quite. Oh, he didn't teleport, though. Ah, here we go. Lord Chuckles doesn't look tired, but now he is annoyed. I tire of this human. Now we'll flee to a place where you will never ever go. He takes a step to the side, disappearing through a tear in reality. A moment later, he's gone. He's probably at the end of the dungeon now, if I had to guess. Which, of course, I don't remember at all how to finish this dungeon. That was like a week or two ago. Okay, let's see if I can remember how to get out of this, or get through to the end of this dungeon. If I remember correctly, I had to start with one of these... Oh. Oh, that's good. That's hilarious. Oh, that got me good. Good on you, Spiderweb. That was good. Lord Chuckles seems surprised to see you. I said I'd go where you would never be able to. That is the exit. I thought you would never escape. I am so smart that I have even outwitted myself. Come, jerk. We shall now do epic final mortal battle. Oh man, every time I play this game, I realize just how much I love it. Such a fantastic game. The writing has just the right level of goofiness to seriousness. Not too bad. We'll do an adrenaline. Lord Chuckles collapses to the ground, mortally wounded. Lost. Lost I am. I never thought that I would fall to someone so ugly. Then, his final insult delivered, he dies. The people of the Great Cave will no longer be menaced by this powerful and highly annoying foe. Quicksilver Sandals. Bonus action point, reduced strength. What are you wearing? For boots, you have +1 dex. The dex is nice. But the extra action point, I think, might be better. I'm gonna have to get rid of some of this junk. Okay. So, where did we want to go to hand this in? Leith of Bolsk. Which one is Bolsk? Up here. Nice. Making some decent money, and I think I just stole something. I think I just stole a lantern. Yeah. I can't sell the her own lantern back to her. Nothing I want to buy from you. How much money are we working with now? Stop doing that. B is the auto... Well, it's the hotkey to pick up the second item. So I keep doing that. I know that kills your karma, like your reputation. Okay, what do we want to do next? Got a bunch of things around here. Message Shaney. Yeah. Lots of weird little encounters that we've seen before. We've been here before. Oh. Cool. Increase our mass healing level. Ooh, has a 50% chance to give regen now. That's fantastic. Okay. Exclamation points. Got a lot of stuff to do up in the abyss here. We're basically done with everything in the southern part. We got to start moving up to the abyss section now. We can start work on some of these bandits. We have a ton of little miscellaneous quests, but... Oh, we got a button. I always like to press buttons. Ooh, level up too. What does this sign say? Say password in advance and be quiet. I mean, no one's here. Where are we? Fort Saffron. Guess there were some bandits hiding here. Okay. This long passage runs straight through the middle of the fort. It's a small fort. There aren't many soldiers stationed here. They have magical help, though. The glyphs carved into the floor in the passage glow slightly and radiate heat. You imagine that a grim fate awaits any hostiles who try to force their way through here. Oh wow, it really is tiny, huh? Or, oh, I was expecting more bandits, but watch lizards. Assassin and rogue warriors. Don't know if that'll hit that one as well. It does. Got the level up done for everyone. Oh wow, he actually was dazed. Unshackle mind. Try and get that mage down. There he is, the brigand leader. Ooh, 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 ooh. Always like seeing a new bow. What do we have here? Terrible. So the hit chance missile damage is interesting, but it's still just like less damage. Or the 5 hit chance with the faster fatigue recovery though. 4 less minimum, but 12 less maximum. I have a feeling this 99 to 277 is also taking into account his... Yeah, it's already taking into account that plus 5 missile damage. I'll use it for now, I guess. And I have so many, like, scrolls of recovery. Curing elixirs, stuff like that. When we come up to a big boss fight, we will be able to prepare pretty well for it. So we'll go Endurance, melee weapons, Blade Master. Like I said in the last couple of videos, I want to get his melee a lot better than it is. And we'll go Endurance again here. I think maybe we could do Mighty Blows. Parry Master. Let's go Parry Master, actually. The 3% extra parries. Gonna be nice. We'll go another Strength. 25. Those are maxed. Health is maxed. Potentially I want to do some faster recovery stuff, but I don't have the upgrade for that yet. Maybe we'll also do Parry Master here. I like getting that parry percentage up. Dexterity. And we could do Perfect Health here as well. Try and get his HP up. That's probably what we'll do. Actually, I'm going to go Endurance here. Get her a little more HP, I think. It's only 5 HP. It is extra poison and acid res as well. I guess we'll keep pumping. Thing is, intelligence doesn't actually increase your damage. It just gives you more energy pool, right? And I guess it increases your charm resistance, it says, but... We'll keep going into resistance for her as well, get those up. We'll take Unending Mana. Okay. Let's loot this place. These boxes contain the results of the bandits' hard work and looting. Several sacks of coins. The large sacks have copper coins, the small sacks have silver coins, and there's a lot of money here. 750 total. No buttons. That looks like everything. Okay. Saw the commander. Anyone else? Dilbert. Looks like a prison or a jail cell. Okay, we'll talk to the Commander Novak first. A weary man sits at the table writing out orders. He wears the traditional robes of a mage. Tiny runes have been woven into the cloth in silver thread. He rises to greet you when you enter. Welcome, warrior. I'm Commander Novak. Fort Saffron has little to offer the working adventurer, but we do offer a place to rest on the way to the abyss. Can you tell me about this fort? He sighs. This is Fort Saffron. I'm in charge here. Here at Saffron, we work hard day and night to keep Avernum safe from brigands. Also, I think I'm going insane. Are brigands a major problem out here? Yeah, but I've tried to keep the pass as safe as possible, of course. Given we haven't been given any reinforcements, any new weapons, any acknowledgement we exist for months, they say keeping this pass safe should be simple. Simple! Ha! Your situation sounds frustrating. This pass is the only halfway decent path known from the brigand-ridden caves to the north to the Great Cave. You'd think they could never get through, but they get by somehow. I don't understand it. They must be invisible. If you could figure out how they are getting through, I'd be very grateful. What will you do about it? Nothing. How can I? I don't have the resources. I found some brigands hidden in a secret passage. I killed them. You did? His face brightens. Excellent. Thank you for your help. That's the first bit of good news I've gotten in weeks. That explains why the brigands have been able to slip past Fort Saffron so easily. I'll send someone back there to work on closing the passage. Thank you again for your help. Are you prepared for battle? I suppose we have to be. We're always short of resources, warriors mainly. We could use another mage. It takes all my energy to keep up the wards that defend us. What wards? The symbols on the floor, out in the passage. They're harmless now, but I can make them incinerate anyone who touches them. If the fort gets attacked, and it might. Can I get supplies here? I wish you could. I wish we had something to spare. Fair enough. Let's talk to Dilbert. You meet a beanpole of a man wearing robes that hang loosely off his spare frame. He paces back and forth, muttering. Are you okay? He turns to talk to you. You see that he has extensive burn scars on his face. Do I look okay? I volunteered to maintain this fort. I look after the wards mostly, safer than some things I could be doing. He runs his finger over the scar self-consciously. How'd you get those burn scars? I've been adventuring. Looks like your adventure wasn't too successful. He grimaces. I suppose, but that's because I was with the merriest band of incompetents you'd ever want to avoid meeting. We were trying to help ourselves to some of the Chasm Drake's loot. Unfortunately, we found its lair. Oh, that thing? I killed it. What? After what I lost, all these scars, I don't get revenge? I don't get treasure? You just walked in and killed the thing? He is starting to get very agitated. His face is twitching and his hands are shaking. You politely excuse yourself and to give him a chance to calm down. Well, you know. There's a woman sitting in this cell. She has a sling on her arm and looks desperately bored. What? Come to gawk at me in my cage? Well, I'm Mona. Get your eye full and move on. Why are you locked up? You aren't a soldier. I don't gotta answer you. Piss off, Vole. Why'd you call me a Vole? From the abyss. You aren't. That means you're a Vole. Now get me out of here and get me my scimitar back. Then she displays a nasty hand gesture and turns away. Interesting. Not too much to do here then, other than the bandits that we took care of. This large cavern has a few sparse patches of mold and mushrooms, but it's mostly rubble and bare stone. It is a barren no man's land dividing the great cave from the abyss and the savage regions to the north. Ooh, got some enemies over here. Meet a band of Avernite soldiers as you explore this tunnel. Their leader stops you. Be quiet, he whispers. We're setting an ambush for a group of bandits. They often travel down this path. You're adventurers, right? You have a tough fight ahead. We could use some assistance. You can help us out, or you could be cowards and flee. Help them out. You wait with the soldiers for several hours, sharing stale bread and discussing local politics. They suspect that the bandits are working for the Abyss to the north, stealing goods from hard-working Avernites. Then, as promised, the bandits approach from the east. It's a good thing you decide to help. This small band of soldiers is clearly outclassed. That's fun. I'm curious if War Blessing will affect them. It does. That's cool. We are definitely okay here, though. Try and line it up as best I can. That gets a bunch. Doesn't quite get all these ones over here, but... yeah, I was expecting that. This one will probably run to her as well. Oh no, he'll go to this one. Probably could have run down and angled it up and got them all, but... these are all small fry. You are victorious, although several of the soldiers are grievously wounded. After thanking you for your help, they gather up their supplies and chart for a speedy course back to the safety of Fort Spire. Ah, Fort Spire's up here. So we approached Fort Spire from this side before. We came through these caves. I guess there's a bandit camp here, which I think we have a quest for, right? Investigate bandits, bandit keep. So there's 2 bandit places around here. There's another one here, I'm assuming. Yeah, so we have 2 big bandit things. And just do a little bit of cave exploring here at the end of this episode before we get into any big dungeons or anything. Abyssal Chasm. This road is constantly patrolled by Avernite soldiers. They warn you as they pass to watch out for bandit raiders. Interestingly, they don't seem to suspect that you're bandits. They must have heard of you. That was a new thing indicating a hidden patch. It was like green moss instead of the yellowy mushrooms. You find the wreckage of a merchant caravan. Your best guess is that it was waylaid by bandits, hauled to this concealed location, and looted. They took everything that was easily portable and left the rest behind. You do find one thing of value that they have not yet returned to claim. There's a big pile of iron bars there in the back of the wagon, covered with a tarp. The wagon sinks under the weight. They are too heavy and bulky for you to carry back to civilization yourself, but there may be someone somewhere who will pay well for the knowledge of their location. Interesting. So we got 2 bandit encampments to take out. Yeah. Okay, that'll do it for this episode. In the next one, we'll go ahead and take on both these bandit forts and hand in the quests for them. And then I think before we actually go up to the Abyss, I'm going to take my way down to the castle. I want to find that gold key and then go back to those lava ruins and find whatever's going on there. Some main quest stuff, I guess. Yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, consider subscribing. I'll see you all in the next one.